Hey everybody, this is Mr. Silverwolf SP. Let's play Divinity 2 Dragon Knight Saga. Okay, so last time we had just finished our training at the Academy of Rivertown, come here to Farglow, which is apparently some kind of secret operation for the Dragon Slayers, and before we could graduate, we were told that all of our training and all of our effort had to be undone with some kind of dragon memory ritual. So that was fun. Let's see what happens next. Who's this?
What's the matter with you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Ah, yes. There's that famous wit of his. Slayer, meet Toro.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
So formal, yet relaxed. Most are chilled to the bone the first time they see a phantom.
How come you still dwell here while most of the dead don't?
Most ghosts you'll meet are there because of unfinished business. The strength of their will not to move on until that business is settled is what binds them to the material world. In my case, it was my passion for alchemy. I would not find tranquility until I have fathomed all its innermost enigmas. Could take a while still.
Where do the spirits of the departed normally go?
Why, the Hall of Echoes, of course. Don't tell me you've never heard of it.
It's a transitional place between our world and the next. Rumor has it your memories are eaten away so that you can enter the afterlife unburdened by the sorrows of this life.
Or the accomplishments, or the loves, or the happiness, or the anything.
An unnecessary precaution, if you ask me. I have mostly fond memories of my time in Riverlon.
Talk to you later, Toro.
You know where to find me.
How is that medicine coming along?
General Luxurious shall soon feel like he was 20 again.
Yes, which is not such an appealing image, knowing his preferences. But he pays good money.
You'll find out who some of these people are later on, and I assure you, the Dragon Slayers do business with whoever they have to do business with, and some of their business decisions are highly suspect. Makes you wonder if you're fighting for the good guys or not. Alright, so before we move on, let's look at our, wait, we're not doing that. We're going to look at, hit points 71. You are as frail as a newborn kitten, and though kittens are extremely cute, they are not fit for close combat, so neither are you. Mana. Casting even the simplest of spells makes you drowsy, and you run the serious risk of accidentally making yourself the receiving end of your own sorceries. 1. Vitality. Someone needs but to cough in your direction and you're at death's door. Always stay indoors in a well-aired, warm room and drink plenty of fluids. Spirit. 1. You have extreme trouble concentrating, and your attention span proved insufficient for basic potty training. Obviously, this has a serious impact on the most elementary of magical education, not to mention your personal hygiene. Strength. 1. Frail old ladies beat you at arm wrestling, and you have trouble lifting a weapon, let alone fighting with it. If you want to become a soldier, well, don't. Dexterity. You are as clumsy as an ox and just as slow on your feet. The village healer believes you may have a severe glandular deficiency. Intelligence. Well, at least you might be able to get by on your looks and good nature. You have trouble reading, and doing simple math gives you a headache. So your stats have been completely reset to stupidly low levels, and that's just the way it is.
Prince who became the poet, slayer turned novice. So it goes. Remember though, gold may be wealth, but silver is power. Every time.
Let's go over here and talk to this person. This one right
I
here.
see you have met Morgana. That means we can proceed. Do me a favor and think of something, anything, but don't speak aloud.
Let's see. Number one, think of what it must be like to face a dragon. Think of the pork chops I had for dinner, or think of how cute the girl looks. We're going to do that one just for fun.
This is one of the most important days of your life, and you think of food? I don't know if that means you're surprisingly mellow or shallow.
She's going to have a critical thing to say no matter what, because she's... well, she's her.
Surprised? Surely you have heard of the gift of mind reading that dragon slayers possess. Maybe you have also wondered how they come by such an amazing ability. The answer is easy. I bequeath it to them.
Where did this unique ability come from?
It was a skill given to dragons only until a scroll was discovered that bore the spell. A slayer found it among the ruins of a dragon knight's citadel tower, and we have used it ever since.
Will you grant me the power of mind reading?
Of course. It is one of the reasons you are here. Now stand still and look into my eyes. The secrets of all shall be revealed to you.
Mind read. Mind read costs 1 experience. Are you sure you wish to do this? Now, what happens if you use this experience too much is you develop an experience debt. And your experience debt has to be paid before standard experience goes toward your level ups. This is usually not that bad of a thing. Yep.
Nice try,
Didn't
but
come.
you can get out of my head now. Not even Morgana can read my mind.
Alright.
Be aware, strong minds are difficult to read and come at a cost. So you will have to work on your skills if you want to perfect this art.
Let's go.
Fare thee well, Slayer.
Now, people who enter into conversation with you, like she did and Morgana did, you can read their minds. But people like the gentleman next to the stone arch over here, you can't read his mind because he doesn't enter into such an event with you. He just talks. So because he just talks, you can't read Frederick's mind. And we're going to be reading everybody's mind we can possibly read because it's just more fun that way. The amount of trouble you can get up to is incomprehensible.
If you want to order a potion, you're out of luck. The waiting list is so long, it'll take 2 lifetimes to finish it. Not really a problem in my case.
He knew we were going to do that. Talk to you later, Tor.
You know where to find me.
Alright. You think we should do the Archmage? Let's do
Is
it.
there anything else you want?
3.
No, 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 no. Divine blessing, Slayer.
See, the one who gives you mind reading is actually okay with it because she expects it. It's part of your fledgling training. But Morgana's like, no. One of the things that makes me suspect Morgana is up to something. Is she the head of the Order of Slayers? Who's in charge here? And why do they downplay the Damned One's involvement in things?
Haven't seen you around here before. Enjoy your time in Farglow.
Gerald.
I hear the sound of a newly stocked coin purse. Let's trade then, Slayer.
Mind read. 3 experience.
My prices may be steep, but who can blame me? It's not like I'm vending on Rivertown Market.
Finish mind reading.
Some other time then, Slayer.
Sarah.
Don't mind me, Slayer. I just take care of the piggies here. Can't teach you no special magics.
So you're the local farm girl, are you?
Something like that. Me and my husband Tom were the Farglow's pig farmers. Though I'm the one doing the actual herding, he's more the town's cook.
Ah.
I like it that way because I enjoy the outdoors. And Tom, he just likes to stick close to the cask of ale in the kitchen.
Mind read.
Were that my husband was a slayer, not a layabout, I'd probably be rich then.
Ah,
Bye, Slayer.
I don't think I'd be able to use that anyway. Oh, look. Someone in purple. The illusionist can change your appearance at any time in the game. You can even change sexes.
Welcome, welcome. What can Tiresias do for you? New haircut, different colour, tide of your face?
I'd be insulted if you weren't so cheerful about it.
Don't be insulted, my friend. I should have expressed myself better. I am the illusionist. And should you want to adjust your appearance, just come and see me.
Why would it be expedient to change my looks?
Back in the day when the Dragon Knights still abounded, they used to send assassins after slayers.
Ah,
To protect themselves and their families, the slayers would often radically change their looks. Some even changed gender for periods of time. But that occurred very rarely, and I don't like to ponder the implications for too long.
uh-huh.
Now that the Dragon Knights have been all but eradicated, the use of illusionists has waned, but I still provide service here for the few disciples who feel the need for a change.
Mind read.
What was the most fun, man or woman? I can't decide.
Oh. Okay. Sounds like he's experimented on himself. In more ways than one.
Toodaloo. Remember, if you want another look, I'll be here.
You can read minds. Your eyes are silver. The initiation is almost done. I'm proud to know the new Dragon Slayer.
And he won't talk to you. Let me see if we can find anybody else who wants to talk about anything else.
Welcome to Farglow, Slayer.
Why is the village called Farglow?
It's what the imps used to call the place when it was first built.
Imps are one of the many races of Rivellon. If I recall correctly, they are actually from a different world, and they arrived here at some time in the past. This is one of the few games where they're not necessarily evil, though I believe they are quite primitive in almost all cases.
They were used to black and star-dotted skies only, but from then on they saw fires glow from afar. Somehow the settlers learned of the name their hamlet went by, and soon they adopted it themselves.
Tell me a bit more about this place.
Farglow used to be a small hunter community, until it was destroyed by the Black Ring during the Great War.
The Black Ring are sorcerers, knights, and warriors who are in service to Damien, the Damned One, the source of all evil.
When the war was over, a group of powerful wizards and warriors chose to build a secret retreat where once the town had stood because of its remote location.
Aha.
Now a handful of villagers live here again. We tend to the houses and do all kinds of little chores for them. In return, we can live a quiet life up here, safe and far away from the evils that roam the lands.
Ah.
Oh, poor Gerald. He's such a ferocious reader and has read every book in town. Next time I travel to the city, I must remember to bring him back some new ones.
Oh. Bye now.
Bye, Slayer.
So, the merchant, Gerald, needs new books, and I happen to be in the possession of a rather rare book. Well, let's see what I'm doing here. Who shall I talk to first? Get out of the way, chicken. The Adventures of Robin Wood, Greatest of Rangers. Many are the tales of Robin Wood, the famous archer, who took from the poor and gave to the rich, in an effort to clear the woods of beggars and vagrants who camped among the trees, littering and destroying the natural beauty of the forest. Fiercely protective of the wild, he ensured the safety of all animals in the lands he frequented, constantly hunting down bandits and checking goblin progress. The volume details many of his famed escapades, such as the tracking and killing of the giant goblin Grog Toothbasher, the Battle of the Blind Dead, in which he commanded a battalion of rangers during a nighttime assault on a congregation of necromancers, and the valiant rescue of Mittens, the cat of Princess Ferica of Ferrol that got stuck in a tree. Okay.
Interested in archery? I'll tell you all about it if you like.
You are?
I'm Aravier, a ranger born and bred. Archery is my occupation and my passion. And it could be yours as well.
Why are you convinced archery is the path I should follow?
The way of the ranger is the one of a hunter, a woodsman. Master this art, and the enemy will never even see you coming. Walk the wilds quietly as the deer. You strike with the force of wolf fangs. Just make sure you are always the one doing the hunting, and not the rabbit that stumbles into the snare. No go, Slayer. I'm a bit too advanced for your level.
Uh-huh. Alright then. Bye for now. Wait, I'll train my skills with a bow.
Good for you. I'll cast the ranger spell and give you a bow. When you're ready, Sonia will open the arena for you.
You have successfully completed the Foglow connection. Please choose your rewards. We're going to get more experience. Alright, what am I not doing right here? Really? One reward choice left. I can't click the button to make the thing move. There we go. Oh, it was up here. It's different on the computer, that's all I can say. Alright, so what do I have here? What's going on? What's shaking? What's happening? What's up? Skills. Poison arrows. Poison arrows, active skill 1 of 5. You can fire arrows that poison your enemy, doing 1 damage per second for 10 seconds. Ranger surprise. Shoot an arrow that does no damage but gives your target a -10 point penalty to melee armor rating. Ranger strength. Do more damage. Stun arrows. I've heard those are pretty good. Ranger stealth. Potion efficiency, always useful. Always useful. Splitting arrows, that's very good. Evade. And explosive arrows. Ooh! And Way of the Ranger. Explosive arrows sound like they might be fun, but I could probably do the very same thing with magic and do just as much or more damage. I don't know. Ranger or not? I could take Warrior because I'll be in combat closer. Okay, I'm going to talk to this guy over here because he needs to tell me something.
You look more than ready to head back to the Academy, Slayer. Remember, you may only have one of the veteran spells on you when you leave. So choose wisely before you depart.
So I have to choose one of the 3. I'm thinking I'm leaning more toward the Warrior, but I will probably do the Mage just for the heck of it before we go. I think that's the Seal of Alaroth. Whether this place is near it or under its control provisionally or whatever. Anyway. I think we'll cut it there for now. We'll come back to this later. This has been Mr. Silverwolf SP. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. It helps out the channel extremely. Comment your favorite part if you'd like. There are other videos and other games that I'm doing Let's Plays of. You're free to watch them as well. And subscribe if you want to. Have a nice day. Try to be kind.